Hi, another way to use videos to help in education is to use them for math. I've opened up my Smart Notebook and I've set up a couple simple division problems. When you have these available for the kids to look at over and over again, it really helps them get concepts that have lots of parts. Most kids can help you with this. They can see that they know that if you divide 7 into 35, they get 5. So that's an easy one to get started with. The next video I have is a little bit more difficult version of a division problem. Kids have to break these down differently. So you could have your lesson set up asking kids how many times does 3 go into 3? And most of the kids are going to be able to tell you that it goes in there 1 time. And 1 times 3 equals 3, which we have to check our division. We subtract this, and 3 minus 3 equals 0, and we bring down our 6, and we have to ask ourselves again how many times does 3 go into 6, and it goes in 2 times. Check our work. 2 times 3 equals 6, and 6 minus 6 equals 0. This is a really good time to have the kids tell you about different parts of the math problem. You can ask them where this 6 came from. You can ask them to tell you what this step was all about. You can say, how come we started with the tens and all those higher level thinking problems? How can we find out if we've done our work correctly? And they should be able to tell you that you multiply 3 times 12, the factors, to get 36. And you can take it up a notch and do a little bit larger problem, and 3 goes into 3 1 time, and 3 times 1 is 3. Let's subtract that. Here we go, and 3 minus 3 is 0. And we bring down this 9. Sometimes I like to draw these arrows here so that the kids don't get mixed up and put something else in that spot. How many times does 3 go into 9? Kids know that the factors of 9 are 3. You hope they do by the time they do division. And 3 times 3 is 9. This would be a good time to say, what's the next step? Who can tell me what we do next? And we finish the subtraction problem. We bring the 6 down. Three goes into 6 how many times? 2. We check our work. 2 times 3 is 6. We subtract and we get 0. So 396 divided by 3 is 132. Now that you have this all set up on video, you could set it up on your wiki, your classroom site, and kids can go over the steps again and again and again. You could post the steps so that they can see the pattern that there is. You divide into the number, you subtract, you bring down, you do all those repetitious steps over and over and over again, and by the time you're done, they should be able to divide huge numbers. So this is one way that you can use videos to help with your math.